Hi there. This is the stitch I will be doing my Stitcherhood blanket with. I don't know if Shatika and Alex, I think that's what you want to be called, are still here, but hello, Arity. So this is that meandering chains. And I realized, Arity, I didn't talk enough, and I also did not realize this was a stitch marker. I did not talk enough about these because, again, I was running out of time on my timer on my camera. And then this is the zipper pull or whatever it might be, but I wanted to show those better than I did on my video. So anyway, this is the book. Yeah, I really like them, and I was excited. I've never had a, well, there you go. I've never had a gem or crystal stitch marker, so that's exciting. And is this turquoise? Looks like it might be turquoise, which I love too. So wait for a few. Hi, Lilana. Which one is it? Is it Anna or Anna? I just heard it in Jill's Fiberfloozy's chat, and I already forgot. That's what she said. Anyway, I've got to go out way bigger because that's not enough. Oh, and in a few minutes, let's see how many we've got. We've got 4 people watching. I'm probably only going to go for about an hour today because I am feeling very, very not great. Not like the flu or anything like that. Just feeling run down, and don't really have a reason. I think it's all the different medication stuff I've been doing. It's fun. Oh, you made this one. Nice. I like it. It's very unique. Did it come apart? No. It's supposed to be like that. Just making sure. I like the heart. I'll have to figure out what I want to put that on. And this other one's so pretty. Or will this be too boring to watch me single crochet this? Single crochet foundation. How many of you did that? Hi, Tank. Does anybody recall if I was using a 5.5? I think I was. I think. Hi, Tina. I'm pretty flat tonight because I'm feeling tired. So probably only an hour tonight. I have my 8-ball. You can ask 8-ball crazy questions. I have my jingly jangles. So if you finish anything, let me know. And you will get the jingly jangles. Let me look at this multiple again. Again, this is the book. I think I linked it properly. Stitch count. Nope, that's the Belgian lace. Multiple of 4. Period. Multiple of 4. That is super easy. We can do that. I'm going to grab these kind of stitch markers. Nope, that's the wrong. Well, that's all right. We've got all kinds of stitch markers mixed in here. But I like to use these for every 10, which is still fine because I can think of it in 40s. Actually, maybe I'll do it in 20s. Get this type out here. These are more for stitch savers because they stay in there better. All right. Yes, everybody's saying hi. Oh, hello, Lucia. Probably saying your name wrong. I need to watch the video about your story. I've had a very busy weekend. My Friday, it started Friday. Friday, my grandchildren came here for a part of the day because their mom, my daughter, had an eye appointment, and her eye doctor is close to my house. And so the teenage stepdaughters had gone through their rooms and pulled out like all the toys and things they don't play with anymore because they're 15 and 18 now, and clothes and stuff. Well, they came across this giant Mr. Potato Head. So it's a giant Mr. Potato Head with all kinds of other size Mr. Potato Head and parts inside. Hey, Lexi. So my granddaughter comes over to me and goes, "Look, it's you, Mima." I gave her yellow hair because she remembers my hair being yellow before I made it purple. So there you go. This is me from my granddaughter's perspective. So there you go. I have started setting up memberships. I think I might wait till March. I was going to maybe do it in February, but I think I'm going to wait till March. I know, it's hilarious, right? But this will be one of the emojis you get as a member. But yes, it's hilarious. And it's really funny that she used a tongue as my nose. She must not have been able to find a nose, or she thought it was funny. So, whichever. But yeah. So this will be one of the emojis for sure. And of course, this will have to be, right? Oh, I knocked stuff off. I was trying so hard. And then, of course, Arity gave me bear yarn. Not to be confused, if it focuses. Can you see that? Bear, B-A-R-E. Bear yarn, as in undyed, as opposed to rar, bear yarn. Yeah. Because, I get confused sometimes. This is the eggplant's new, that's the berry yarn is the eggplant's couch or beanbag or whatever you want to think of it as. So that's where that sits on the shelf. And the adipose took a dive, so I don't know where the adipose is right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do sets of 20 single crochet. Hey, Camille, I was just showing that. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Linda. I was just showing everybody the lovely Mr. Potato Head, Miss Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head that my granddaughter made and came over and said, "Look, it's you, Mima." I gave her yellow hair. Because weird, there was no purple hair option. No, my granddaughter remembers that my hair is closer to her hair color naturally. It's not as blonde as hers, but anyway. So there you go. And the adipose took a dive. I did pull out the I don't even know what I'm saying. See, I'm not feeling great. I'm not in pain like poor Camille. I hope her back's better. So I'm doing a single crochet foundation, and it's in sets of 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark 10, but then actually pull one out and mark 20. I don't know. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a single crochet foundation row. And the reason I'm doing this is so that it gives it a little more of an edge at the base. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Oh, and one more week. You have one more week to enter words. If you haven't entered words into, I meant to put that playlist in here. Sorry. The celebrate. If they have the 2 lives that say celebrate, and then the video that says celebrate. I know Ellie made me think of it because I know Ellie Made a story. Oh, fiber. Jill came over too. Wonderful. Jill raid as well. That's fantastic. I got the double raid. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be working on my Stitcherhood blanket. And it's out of this book. And it's called, hide stuff. It's called The Meandering Chains. And it's not focusing. I'm sorry. Meandering Chains. The reason I like it is it's a 1-row repeat. So that's always fantastic. And it's literally multiple of 4. So I can just, like I said, I think I'm going to do it in sets of 20 and then kind of see where I'm at, measure to kind of get a feel for. It won't be fully accurate, but I need to be to 80 inches. Is that what you told me to? Yes, this is the one. This is the one I was saying. And I could email you a picture, Lady Di, if you want. I just can't. But look at how nice it looks. I already pulled it out of my work, but it looks so nice. And it's a single row repeat. Belgian lace is nice too, but meandering chains, this one is. And it's simple. And it's 1-row repeat. And it's literally a chain of multiple 4. And I freaking love that. All of it so easy. But it looks so nice. Okay. Linda, do you want me to email you a picture of it? Because it might be called something else elsewhere. You know how that happens. Did I already pull through it? You know what? I'm not sure. So, no, I didn't. Okay. Glad I checked. Got to do my chain. I'm doing a foundation. You don't need to do this, but I'm doing it because I wanted more of a solid base. If you finish anything, please let me know. I've got the jingle jangles. Yes, and no hurry. Okay. Linda, if you wouldn't mind, email me to remind me to send that to you. Yes, it is the one we picked. After I swatched, we went with this. This is the one. And I'm more than happy to send you a picture. Are you good with graphs or do you need the words? Like, which do you prefer? I prefer to not count, but you know, I picked this as a hobby, so that's not going to happen. You finished 15. That's fantastic. Have you sold any yet? I'm working on trying to set up my store. Remember, sure, you can send. I don't need words. Okay, so just the graph, the picture of the graph will be enough. Okay. Okay, perfect. That's why. I have this like almost innate sense of when I've gotten to 10 stitches. It's weird. It might, but I also don't trust it, so I count. So sold 2, but then 15 more. That's fantastic. And yeah, same thing, Lady Di, if you would not mind popping me an email. Remember, it's my channel name at gmail.com. And my husband's actually, he's home, but he's not home. He's not at work. Normally I choose the 8 o'clock because he's at work, but he has a training this week. I don't remember what for. I want to say leadership training because he's a sergeant. I don't remember. But anyway, jingle jangles. Yep. Oh, yes, you should get, you need 15 jingle jangles. I'm losing some of my balls there. Okay. That's probably 15, right? I don't know. Is that 15, Camille? And I do have the trusty dusty 8 ball here if we need it. Hi, Kitty. How are you doing? Yes, thank you for reminding me too, because I'm so silly. Close enough. Yes, I agree. So I am doing a single crochet foundation row. I'm going to need it to be 80 inches wide at least. I might go a couple inches further just in case it pulls in. But usually my work pushes out. But I have a feeling with this one, yeah, because the other stitch is stretchier. Maybe 80 will be good. I don't remember if I pulled through. Hope I didn't. Okay. With the foundation single crochet, you pull through one to create a chain at the base, and then you make your single crochet. I hate counting. It's true. I do. I hate it the most. Tank says it. 15 angels just got their wings. If you finish anything or you finished anything today, Kitty, you get the jingle jangles, okay? Yes. But, and we have the crazy 8 ball that likes to give snarky answers.
That's what she said.
And then my phone that also has its input. All right. Ooh. Okay. Hi, Rachel. How are you? 4 dishcloths today. Okay. Here's Glenda's 4. More angels got their wings. Hi, Rachel. So if you finished anything, you could even say anything you finished this weekend. I'm okay with that. That panty paws, if you saw the short or the video, but the short, I think, shows it really cutely. Oh my gosh, my my granddaughter loves that panty paws. Loves it. Like loves it, loves it, loves it. So it was much easier than the Moana. So I'm very happy about that. If I had followed instructions on the head in the first place, I wouldn't have been pushing it so close. But everybody was like blown away. I got a bunch of jingles. Okay, 2 hats, 2 placements. So that's 4. And a washcloth. That you finished? That you finished, Kitty? Hold on. I'm at 5, 7, 8. So I'm at 8. Okay, here's 8 for Kitty. Oh, hi, Izzy. Thanks. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I was working on something, so I didn't actually Izzy Pop. We love Izzy Pop. I didn't actually I chat much, but yes, I was there for a long time, even though I didn't chat much, because I think about you all the time. Wonder how you're doing all the time. Okay, how many did I say? I need 8, right? Okay, I think that was 9. So what that is if you finish something, if you finish a project, I don't care if it's crochet or you're working on a coloring page or you finished one of your animations. I don't know what to call them. I'm sorry, I don't know what to call them. You get the jingly jangles. Oh, thank you, Izzy. I do my best. I had good parents. I had good parents who, even though they weren't married, worked together really well as parents. Like I have literally one memory while they were married. I believe I was about 18 months old. But they were better friends than designing fun. They were good friends, and then they were better friends than they were partners, and they recognized that. There was more to it than that, but hold on, I messed myself. think I'm going to have to put it on the top. I don't like to normally put it in there, but I'm going to put it in the top because I'm losing track on the bottom. Okay. I told you I have this weird innate. I literally was not counting. I had this innate sense that I'm at 10. Yes, this is Halo yarn. Thanks for the question. This is the magenta and mandarin, which you made a V-stitch blanket out of this, right? Right, Linda? So this is, I started on the outside because I have the little spinny thing, but I had a messy ball. That's why there's two separate cakes there. But yes, Halo. Yes, latte cakes. Okay, so to describe the difference between a latte cake, because they are both Caron. So see the white there? Get it up close. Can you see that, like kind of white? Okay, on a latte cake, this would be more like a silky thread. This is more just soft and fluffy. Oh, a mesh bag, wonderful. That's what I think, Linda. I think this is going to be really pretty because I have 6 cakes, which should be enough, right? 6 cakes of this should be enough for a queen size blanket. The latte cake feels silkier. Colorama Halo is slightly softer, but they are very comparable. Latte cakes also frog just slightly easier. This frogs pretty well, but now I'm going to take that one out because that's 20. Okay. We're going to see if I can count this time. It's always questionable whether I can count. It's just like head math. I have to write it down, then you can trust it. But if I don't write it down, I don't know. You shouldn't trust my math. Yes, I was a math teacher for over 20 years. That is, if you're wondering right now. Yes, that's correct. Math in my head versus math on the paper. Hi, Lana Banana. Lana Banana. Linda, if you're interested in doing a mesh bag, Crochet Rocks did this really cool red bag that's like it's filet with a solid heart on it. It's so cool. It's one I want to do, but I don't have time. I don't have time. I still have a Dungeons and Dragons blanket to do for my son-in-law. I still have 2 baby blankets to finish. One, I have 2 weeks to finish the bunny rabbit one, and then one that's been in waiting for months. That's okay. I thought I was going to finish in December, but I had all the issues I had in December. So, but anyway. Okay, I promise this frog's no problem. I wish I would have frogged on camera, but I don't. Here, I'll show you. Here, I'll go back to here. Let me grab that. See, it pulls out, just no problem. No problem. Get back to the right stitch. It very rarely catches. Sometimes where I've had it kind of catch a little bit is in a bobble. Right, that's the one where you go over and over and over and then pull through a whole bunch of them. I think that's the one that I've had it catch in. But even then, you can just pull slow and it goes. But no, this frogs really nicely. So unlike other fuzzy yarns, which I get Rachel, this one, not bad at all. Rachel is Thrifty Crocheter for those of you who don't know her. Rachel, you know what to do if you want to. I still need to rearrange with you when we can interview because I'm doing a whole new series called Chats with Channels. I think Mama G and Rusty are going to be my first guest for that. Baubles and puffs. Oh my gosh, yarn eaters. Yarn eaters. Yeah, I agree, Linda. This is heavenly to work with, right? And like I said, it's not, it's softer versus a latte cake is silkier. That's how I would describe the difference. Latte cakes do, because they're silkier, they do frog just the tiniest bit easier. Frog. Yep, you got me, Rachel. Good. I knew you would catch my drift there. So anyway, while at the birthday party, because of the pandy paws, I got a commission to make one of the red Norwegian hats, which is so funny. So funny. Because I didn't go there thinking, oh, I'm going to solicit and try to make some sales here. It just cracked me up. Hello. Oh, hi, Chef Lori. I was like, you already said hi to me, Linda. Okay. Hi, Chef. Bye. Groovy cakes. Ooh, where are they from? Are they Caron? And what weight are they? Tell us more. Tell us more, Chef Lori. We like the yarn. I'm going to check at 40 and see how wide that is. I can't even picture if I've even seen a groovy cake. That's why I'm asking. I need to know more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Anybody hear grease in their head right now? All right. Cloud cakes with more colors. Oh, cloud cakes are so soft. Who has worked with the cloud cakes? I have a couple. Haven't decided what I want to make with them, but they're very soft. But I'm wondering about the frogging on them. They're from Lovely Deb. I got a preview of what is in the 5-pound mystery box of yarn. And if you're in the US, you better go enter that to try to get one of those Deb boxes, because it's a nice yarn. This, speaking of, this yarn right here came from Deb Morgana. I did accomplish something today. I accomplished finished all my US. I had already done my internationals, all my US Valentines for my card exchange, and got those sent out. I'm hoping none of them get kicked back because of one thing that I put inside of them, but they shouldn't, but hopefully it's not an issue. I think I have one more to do. I know. My hate of counting is quite funny. My hatred for counting. Oh, I did have enough. I thought I was one short. I did have enough. Okay. But I do like Linda's thinking, like, you just make extra chains and then you come out, like if you're doing a chain, you would just pull out the extra chains from the end when you get back over to this side. I love that idea. Keep forgetting to do the last two when you are doing your drawing. Oh, you have 1 week. You have until midnight Pacific time next Sunday. So think of it as 11:59 p.m. next Sunday. Pacific time. I went ahead and gave the Pacific time because some people did the lives only Some people only did one live. Some people only did the video. So yeah. So yes, definitely you've got a week to do it. Right? The dead box, right? That was one of the, that word and light for the lighted hooks and sage for that sage wool yarn that is so soft. It's mostly alpaca and it's amazing. And I wish I could use it. But that was at 5 or 15% wool. It's just too itchy on my face. I could work with it. I could make something, but I couldn't, I couldn't. And no one in my family, like my biological family, could use it. My gosh, I just had to count that 3 times to retain it. Okay. For those of you who just got here, this is my granddaughter was over at my house. Well, grandson as well, but he's only 2. She just turned 4. Brings this over to me. I'd found a big old, well, like stepdaughters had, big old giant Mr. Potato Head with different sized potato heads and all kinds of parts. She brings this over to me and she says, "Look, Mima, it's you." So this is me, apparently, according to my granddaughter. So there you go. You can see the light. Yes, clearly, right? It's so obvious. It's exactly like me. Oh, it's so funny. It's cute. I mean, she's too cute. She's a very sweet girl, but she's funny. She's very arts and crafts motivated. Oh, I should have brought up her crochet project. She has taken a do I even have anything that's similar? Okay, pretend this is a standard boy metal hook, okay? I don't even know what size. Let's call it a 5mm. I don't remember. And she keeps wrapping cotton yarn around it. I mean, you cannot see any bit of the crochet hook anymore. I ask her, "What are you making?" "I'm making something." There you go. There's the answer. I'm making something. She's a hoot, but she loves the panty paws. But yes, the people were shocked that it was not store-bought, that I made that. I made that panty paws. The grandma, but I know it's too cute, right? It's too cute, right, Tina? I love it. And even though the tongue is the nose, we're just going with it. It's fine. Yes, Lucia, that's what you want, right? That's the light hooks, yes. But there are, in total, 3 videos you will want to make sure you have watched each. And I really am okay, especially with the lives. Skip to the second half. Watch, even in 1.5 times. Well, I don't know. I just don't remember how fast I was speaking. That's why I'm saying 1.5. What the heck did I just do? I have it all twisted. I think I have 2 more to do. We'll count and see if I'm right. Her secret project. Which secret project? Your secret project? My secret project was the map. Oh, it's hers. I'm there now, Linda. Boy, I was slow on the uptake. I'm there. My granddaughters. I didn't even look at what you wrote, and it just dawned on me. Duh, of course. Yes, it's her secret project. That's right. That's exactly right, Linda. You got it. There it is. I went way further than I needed to. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. I'm going to take this one out. Since this is a multiple of 4, I'm doing it in sets of 20, but it's easier for me to keep track if I do tens. Now I need to go back here because I said I was going to measure when I got to 40 stitches. Okay. You saw that it frogged, no problem. You can pull out, no problem. It does not catch. Where's my Winnie the Pooh? Well, no. I have a lot of things that are not going to. Oh no, my whole backside just fell in. And I lost my hair. Let me fix it. I gotta fix myself up here. Am I doing it wrong? That sounds, thank God my phone did not just go off. Okay. I'm having some challenges getting this to fit correctly. Again, thankfully my phone did not just go off. Okay. There I am, bald. Okay. Apparently she felt it was very important for me to have a hat. Even though I do not wear hats. So that's very funny. All right. She's back together. And no missing backside. All right. What was I going to do? I was measuring. And I'm trying to find, oh, there's my Winnie the Pooh. I love my Winnie the Pooh measuring tape. It's amazing. See, it's little tiny body. It's a little tiny body. There's a big giant head. Okay. This won't be super accurate, but we'll get a ballpark on the 40 stitches. Let me lay it as flat as I can. So 40 stitches is about 14 inches. That's not very straight. Yeah, I'm still going to call it 14 inches. 14 inches. Yeah, that doesn't go into 80 nicely. So I'll check it at 60. I'll see what I need. Right? If our backsides would just like disappear like that. Yeah, Grammy's falling apart. She must have passed 29 and everything fell apart. So in the comments after this, I will pin the playlist of the 3 videos that you need to make sure you've watched. And again, I have no issue at all if you go ahead and skip the first half of the lives. I can't tell you really the video, you can't really skip anything because there's I'm talking about words like pretty much the whole time. So I mean, you can maybe speed me up, but I wouldn't go past 1.5 on the video. But yeah, feel free to skip the first hour on the. And I'm disappointed because I told Manuela in the Netherlands I would be able to get something because I was able to get it for Rosie, who is in Austria. But I can't seem to get it anymore. So I don't know if they're temporarily sold out or what the problem is. So sorry. What I really like about the foundation stitches. So Ian is a weirdo did figure out a way to skip stitches in a foundation row. I need to go back to that live where he and I were working on it. I cannot take credit. He figured it out. But I don't feel confident enough to share that. So what I like when, as long as I'm not skipping stitches, I like that you get a full chain on the bottom as well. So it's just cleaner on the bottom. Her bottom got cleaned. Oh, and I just yanked her ear out. I'm abusing this poor Mima. I'm sorry, Mima. Her bottom got abused. No, cleaned. That's what it was. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I told y'all, I'm not 100% tonight. Okay. Okay, did anybody else? Yeah. And it's no fun. Yeah. Your backside fell off and it's no fun. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Lana. Yeah. Again, I went one further. I thought it was done, but I didn't. Stop. Okay. Oh, and I knocked Deb's adipose. Oh, wait, can I reach it? Yeah. This is the adipose. Again, for those of you who do not know what adipose is, it might give you nightmares, so you don't need to look it up. This is a Doctor Who character. It's very cute. You can think of it as a ghost. Call it whatever you want. It's very squishy. I love the squishiness she made it. Because the word adipose actually means fat cell. And that's what they played off of on Doctor Who. It was. Yes. The campaign was. And the fat just walks away. And it literally would. But it looked like that. Well, sort of. It had one tooth. Anyway. All right. I feel like I'm off the thing. Yeah, we need some padding. It's true. It's true. Padding helps us be more comfortable when we sit and crochet. Unless we want to be like Ola Joe and crochet while we're on a... I should not do this because I'm accident prone. But on a treadmill, I would hurt myself, I'm pretty sure. I would manage to hurt myself. Almost without doubt. Okay. Okay, I think this is the last one. Does anybody need me to slow down and show the cottage cheese? Yes, cottage cheese thighs. See, this time I'm one short. Okay. Okay. But see, that's why I'm doing them in 10s and then moving it for the 20. All right. So I can go ahead and move this one. And that is now 60. Let's measure that. I want a nicer number to work with, measurement-wise. I don't think it'll be 20 inches, though. That would be ideal, because then I could just know how many I'd need. Ooh, it's close. Oh, it's 19 and a half inches. So I do 60 times 4. It's going to be close to 80 inches. I'll check it then. But yes, my Winnie the Pooh measuring tape. It's good times. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm fairly sleepy, and I know I'm a little quiet, but I would assume my volume is okay this time because nobody said anything. You know what? I need to have some of my hot tea. That's what I've got. Some water too. Don't worry. I've got hydration as well.
That's what she said.
Darn it. My tea is too hot. I'll have my other tea. It's not too hot. And this is my herbal tea. Where's my dang liquid IV? Did I leave it downstairs? I must have. Yes, and I don't know if Camille is in here and listening, but you too, yes. But this long-standing joke, because I misunderstood what I thought Camille was saying. She had bear yarn as in rawr, like a bear. She was talking about bear yarn. You see that word, B-A-R-E, and so Arity just sent me this. There were other yarns as well. Oh, I need to mention that. Okay, you know how, where the bleep did I put it? I have all of Arity's yarn she sent me in a bag, but I forgot to show it in my Monday video. My yarn management video. Anyway, okay, let me finish with what I was saying here. So this bear yarn, that's Wonder Fluff, because again, it's still, we clarify bear, not B-A-R, but B-A-R-E, as in undyed, is now where this eggplant, it's this eggplant's couch or beanbag or whatever. Hello, Sanjana. Exactly, Tank. The Three Bears tea. This one is just right. That's exactly it. That you nailed it. You figured it out. This one's too hot. This one's my malty biscuit brew. This actually has caffeine. I have not had any caffeine today whatsoever, so that's part of my problem. But you know. Where is my liquid IV? I swear. Oh, here it is. It is cute, right? The eggplant is from Camille, and then the bear yarn is Camille dyes yarn. That's why she was talking about. Oh, I forgot to put my ring back on. Oh, I was just talking about how the Knit Picks Wonder Fluff bear yarn, BARE yarn that you sent me, is now the couch or the beanbag or it's where the eggplant sits.
That's what she said.
All right. Okay.
That's what she said.
And my phone is going off. Let me see if there's anything important. Nothing urgent, I don't think. Okay. And something you should know, because I just saw part of Arity's comment on one of the giveaway things. So it looks like I'm going to end up doing 240 and I'm using a 5.5. I would say I'm having not my typical loose tension. My foundation chains often don't have like loose tension. So 240 is what it's looking like. That's my estimate anyway, Lady Di. And so that'll be approximately 80 inches. I'll measure when I get there. Since it's multiples of 4, it's easy enough to add 4 to that once I'm there. Versus like 15 plus 6 plus 4, the weird multiples like that. I don't know how many of you have run into those. It's very weird. This is a very nice multiple, just straight up 4. Multiples of 4. And 1 row repeat. This is not part of the pattern. I'm just creating this extra step because I wanted something solid along the bottom. That is why I chose to do this. Oh, yeah. Which, yeah, and I made a drunken granny many years ago. Which stitch, a queen size, which stitch did you use for your queen size lady die? I know you were looking for. I am working on a really, 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 really cool stitch, but it's kind of tricky. So I needed something kind of straightforward for this first one. I still need to do the stitch I already created with the crossed X's, and it kind of looked like a thistle, but it was not the thistle stitch. Oh, okay. So we'll see. Single crochet. Oh, kind of ripple, like a rippley effect. Am I interpreting that correct, Lady Di? Okay, so 250 to 350. What size yarn is that, though? This is a five-weight yarn. I don't know. I definitely did more than 10 there. Taking for, oh, no, it's not ripply. Okay. I guess I would have to see it. I'm not very good at interpreting that. Sorry. A number 4. Okay. So the 250 to 350 stitches is a number 4. Or 90 to 100 inches wide. Yes, but what we've discovered is that 80 wide is sufficient as long as there's some stretch to it. And I have between Linda verifying on her queen size bed and Camille verifying on her queen size bed, it seems to be 80 is sufficient. Yes, I understand that 80 by 90 is kind of a standard. And some places will say 90 by 100. So it's just, I'm comparing to my queen size bed, which is another thing I'll do. I'll lay this chain across my bed and see how it lays. Has texture, surely taking, but it's taking forever. Yeah. Yeah. Moana took me forever, but that's a whole different kind of forever. Did anybody else finish anything today? Yours will be 90 by 100, so you're doing the bigger size. Okay. Well, sorry, Di. If you want, you can do 90 by 90, if that helps you. You can do about 90 by 90, and that would be sufficiently large. Because yes, I was seeing 90 by 100 as standard, but a lot of places say 80 by 90, and then Camille and Linda verified on their actual beds. So You don't mind. Okay. You do, you boo. Whatever works. Oh, I did more than 10 again. I'm going to have to count that again because I dropped that. I do my best to not count out loud on lives. I might say a number here or there, but I try not to count. Okay, now I'm into this little ball. Where do I need to be? Where's that yarn coming from? The top. Okay. I'm into that. All right. Oh, what's crazy is I had started another blanket with a different stitch, and it was so wide, it was almost double the width of my queen size bed. And then I decided that stitch was going to be exhausting and I was never going to get through it. So then I changed. They're already back? Okay. So my husband and the children are back. So it might get noisy for a minute. The German Shepherd puppy, for those of you who are aware, she had turned 1 in January. For the larger breeds, they recommend waiting until they're past a year or two, or past their first heat, before you spay them. So she just got spayed, but then she had that stomach thing, like where they make sure that's the size. That's the size I was making when I looked up 60 by 80. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all good, Katie. Oh my gosh. And if you have questions about the Stitcherhood specifically, you can do Stitcherhood3 at Gmail, the number 3, not the word. Okay. That was 10, so I'll take this one. I'm gonna need more stitch markers. That's why Linda said she needed more of these. First of all, they this style, sometimes they like get, I don't know if this is what her issue is, but for me, sometimes they get stretched out and then they won't stay in their place. Sometimes they just break. But when you're using them for I use, let's see what I got in here. I think these are gummy bears. I'll use something like this for the actual stitch saver when I'm like putting the project to the side. I have been working with thread and a 1.25 millimeter hook, so this is a nice break from that. Like a really nice break from that. Oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot to do something. It's not important. It's not urgent though. Yep, that's fine, Kitty. That's fine. When you looked it up and it said that, I'm good with that. Whatever. It all works. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I think I missed Russ today. I was running around and doing stuff. I had to go cat sit my aunt's cat, and she gets every other day she gets a pill. But she's a cat. You know how cats are with pills. So there you go. So she has this little thing where you put the pill in there and you twist it and it like crushes it to powder, and then I put it in the wet food. Anyway, today was pill day, and then she was very, very cuddly, so I had to spend some time with her. Her name is Maui. Her brother's name was Kona. And like they were from the same litter, but she's mostly black with a little bit of white. Any of you that follow Ladybird Loves, our Maui looks a lot like Beanie. Beanie has more white than Maui, but their faces are kind of similar. They're very cute. Maui is so sweet. But she definitely is enjoying being the only cat. At one point, she was one of 4 cats. But it was funny. There were two girl cats, 2 boy cats. Maui was the one that was alpha, for lack of a better way of describing that. She was definitely in charge of all, like, she was in charge of the cats. They had 4 cats and 3 dogs. My aunt and uncle are animal people. In case you didn't pick that up. Oh, it looks like we might have an animal visit as well. Come here, Missy. There she is. There's Missy Miss. Hi, Missy. What you think, girl? Anyway, so the puppy is still in recovery. Tomorrow will be a full week, but because she had more than just the spaying, she's gonna have to be in like minimal motion. Like she has to be taken out on a leash so she doesn't like jump or run or anything because she's got internal stitches and stuff. Anyway, this is my kitty Missy. I love her little face. If you can see her little face. But yes, she's purring. She's very happy, but she has a very quiet purr. So I'm pretty confident you won't be able to hear that. So yes, she's decided she's taken up this spot right here. Oh my goodness gracious. But anyway, I was cat sitting for Maui, and then I had to run to the post office and drop in the big blue boxes. Dropped all my Valentines for the card exchange. But yeah, she's very sweet. She looks like a tortoise shell from there, but a lot of people call her calico because of how much white she has. I call her both. She's both. But hi, Janice. How are you? Hi, Doris. Okay, she gonna move on. This is my kitty cat, Missy. There you can see some white. Well, all of her. Well, her back legs are white, and then her front paws are white at the very tips. And she's not going anywhere. And her belly's white. Yes. That's why from here she looks like a tortoise shell. Are you done? Are you done? For those of you who haven't been in my chat before, I know Janice already has, but I did. Yeah, she is. She's a very pretty girl. She's a little small. I think I've finally got her up to the weight she was, because the big orange and white kitty, who is about 16 pounds, was stealing her food. So I have to do an automated feeder. They cannot free feed because he would be ginormous, but he's got Garfield vibes for sure. Anyway, let's see what she does. Is she going to come down on my lap? You going to come on my lap? Nope. She's like, no, I want to stay on the table. Hey, oh, hello, Jason. How are you? This is Missy, this kitty. I know you can't see her face. She looks like a tortoise shell from there, I know. But she's got the white legs. Can you see? She's like, no, don't show me. There you go. You saw her legs. She's got the white legs, so maybe she's a calico. I don't know. She's very sweet. She's obviously wanting attention. I don't know what this is about. She usually only stays for a couple minutes when I'm live. Come on. And she's like, no, I'm staying here. Because why would I let you?
That's what she said.
Why would I let you get anything done? Why would I let you get anything done? But she's not a lap sitter or cut it. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it, Jason. That's lovely. You and or Crafty Witch, and then I was saying this to Doris and to Vicky. I have 2 lives. There's one more week where you can enter. I have 2 lives that are labeled in the middle of their titles, celebrate, all in caps. And then there's a video with the word celebrate in it. All of them have giveaways. Feel free to. Oh, good night, Margaret. I know it's late there. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. Her fur is flying. Yeah, she does not normally do this, guys. She's hitting my jingle jangles. Hello, knitting, crochet, stitching. But yes, there's some things you could win in those. With the lives, I do not get offended whatsoever. If you go ahead, oh yay, she's decided to move on. For those of you just coming in, my granddaughter was at my house. She's 4. She just turned 4. She and her brother, who is 2, were at my house because my daughter had a eye doctor appointment, and her eye doctor lives pretty close to, or her eye doctor is close to where I live. So I was watching them for a few hours, and my stepdaughters the previous weekend had gone through the rooms and like did a little bit of spring cleaning and found like toys and stuff that they don't use anymore. So this giant potato head. And my granddaughter comes over and says, Mima, look, it's you. So yes, apparently this is me to my granddaughter. And it's hilarious and cute. And I love it.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing good. How are you? That was my husband. For those of you who don't know, hello, Annie. How are you?
You probably can't hear me anyway.
My husband is not originally from the U.S. He's from Belfast. Yes, and I say it weird. Don't mean to, but I do. Anyway, so this is my granddaughter's rendition of me.
You're driving down and saying, oh, I love this car.
That's good. So, hello, Ian. And now it's a Zach raid. Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry I missed you. I'm so sorry whenever he shows up in here. Thank you, Ian, for saying hi. I know, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So, Ian, my granddaughter made this potato head and brought it over to me and said, look, Mima, it's you. So, this is me. And apparently I needed a pink hat. Yes, she's so sweet. My granddaughter is so sweet. And she loved the pandy paws that I made. I just made her a pandy paws. For those of you who don't know what that is, you don't have small grandchildren or small children. It's a pretty new show called Gabby's Dollhouse, and there's 9, I think it's 9 animated cats or 8 animated cats. So I made a pandy paws. This is not what pandy paws looks like, but she said, she's like, I gave it yellow hair because, see, my granddaughter knows what my hair looks like when it's not purple. And she remembers. So it has yellow hair. I had to give it yellow hair. Think I should do my hair like this? Short in the back, long on the sides, short in the front. Anyway, so if you're interested in giveaways, let me type it in. You want to go to, there's 2 live streams. I'll type out the whole word, and 1 video with the word celebrate, and it's done like this. Isn't it? I am so sorry, Zach, that I missed your live. I apologize. I'll go watch your with the sound of cats. Yeah. Oh, if I jingle, so I jingle these right here. And it usually drives everybody's dogs crazy when somebody finishes something. So if you finish something, I jingle this. Kitty got 9 jingles. Linda got 4 jingles. So, okay, 2 live streams, 1 video with a word. Okay, I'm writing this so everybody's got it. With the words I'll write in it, have words. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to tell you. So if you're interested, there's a whole lot of things. There's a variety of things you could win. You have 1 week left. 11:59 p.m. aka midnight at next Sunday. To midnight next Sunday Pacific time. So like for somebody like Zach, it's even later than that. But I went ahead and did. You're making your bed again. Okay. Zach, I'll go. I promise I'll go watch your replay. I apologize that I missed you. I even knew you told me that you were going live and I forgot. Oh, my cat found one of my vitamins. Don't eat that. No, don't eat that. Missy, no. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I got to deal with this. Okay. My cat was trying to eat this CoQ10. Crazy. Going in the trash now. I must have dropped that days ago because I have mine from today. Crazy. Anyway. No, don't eat them to call my people cat people. That is. That's right. No, don't eat that. Exactly. Oh my gosh. What yarn was... She was trying to eat... She tries to eat the natural stuff. She extra likes wool and alpaca. I have to watch her like a hawk. But anyway, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Yes, this is a furls. This is a wood furls. I like furls a lot. This is one I purchased. I have a bunch that I did not purchase that were gifted to me. The wood ones are very light. I purchased this BJ's. I'll spell this out. So VJ's Crochet, she was selling, so is it Sunflower Ashley, who passed from a rare form of cancer, like super rare form of cancer. And so they're selling her hooks and her yarn in separate sales. When they sold the wood hooks, I bought several. Here, I'll show you. And they are doing next Monday, not tomorrow, but the following Monday. I think I bought all of these from there. And then I have a carousel, which is the stripy one as well. But I really like the wood hooks because they're so light. But I have a tiny little hand. I don't know if you see that, but... And I forgot to put my wedding ring back on.
Did you put that on?
No, I forgot. You want to bring it to me? Because I was putting like this really thick lotion on my hands because they were looking really questionable. And so somebody told me what to do. And so luckily my husband had some extra cotton gloves. Sunflower Ashley. Yeah, it's very sad. I don't know. I apologize, Doris. I want to say it was in the summer that she actually passed. But Susan, her mom, is selling all of the yarn and the hooks. There are still some hooks left. I also bought a set of clover hooks from that sale. There are still some hooks and some furls hooks specifically left, some wood ones. But they're doing a yarn sale next Monday, President's Day, during the day. You have yet to get a furls hook. Yeah, all of my furls that I used to have were all gifted to me. So I get it. I get it, Vicki. And this one, I won from Ola Joe, the medal. I haven't quite figured out if I like the metal or not. It's a little heavy, but there was some project I was working with and I'm like, oh, that heavy hook is actually better. I think it was something with maybe even a slightly thicker yarn than this. I have like the resin ones as well, but that's good to know, Vicki. Anyway, yeah, so Doris, Sunflower, Ashley, but the yarn, there's a big yarn sale and it's all big cakes next week. I'll show you what I got at the yarn sale the first time that she did a yarn sale. And all the money goes to the type of cancer that Ashley had. It goes to the research because it's so rare. Oh, I shoved it in. Okay. This is the yarn that I just got from the sale. And this is, I compared it to the current price for this same yarn. This is the Mandala in colorway Wizard. It's a DK3. It's 590 yards, 100% acrylic. It says 3.75 millimeter needles or a 5 millimeter hook. Anyway, yeah, I like stuff like that. I like it because it's kind of like a saturated rainbow colors, like a jewel tones rainbow. But anyway. Oh no, that doesn't make you a numbnuts at all, Annie. My stepdaughter is having the same challenge. I'm going to slow down and show you what I was actually working on. But yes, mark it in your calendars if you're interested in the sale, because the hooks are a reasonable price. Is this the hook I was using? I think it was. I put it away because I'm a goofball. I hope this is the hook I was using. Anyway, so watch closely, Amy. Oh, I'm going to have to hold it up so you can really see it. Okay. So I'm doing what's called a foundation. Instead of just doing a chain, I'm doing a foundation single crochet. So I'm going to go under these two loops right here. Okay. And I want that third loop. I'm going to be under those two loops and pull through. Now, normally a single crochet, you'd just go ahead and pull through and finish off. But what we're going to do, this will help you. I'm off screen, sorry. So we pulled through. We're not going to pull through two. We're going to yarn over and pull through one. That makes a chain at the base. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through both of them, and that makes a single crochet. Okay. Believe me, it's normal. That is where my stepdaughter got stuck when she was about 15 or 16. And so we went to the knitting loom because she was too frustrated. So we wanted to find something that she was more, yeah. So I'm going to show you again. We're underneath those two loops. And notice I'm kind of holding my work vertically instead of like to the side. When I'm doing a foundation, I tend to do that. So this way, I'm not going into the chain. We'll yarn over and pull it through. So we're underneath two and that leaves one. Then we yarn over and pull through one, which makes a chain. She taught you to knit. Okay. And I don't know how to knit at all. And then we yarn over and pull through two. Now, pretend for a second. Let me count and see what I've got. Okay, let me mark my 10. Okay, let's pretend I'm about to go to my second row now. Because I've already done this and I didn't go in the chain, life is a lot easier. I would go ahead and chain one here and then turn the work. And instead of trying to go into a chain, I'm going underneath these 2 stitches right here. And then I would just go underneath the 2 of them and then yarn over and pull through and then make my single crochet. So that's why I like the foundation a lot, because it's not as challenging getting to the second row because it's got your chain, but you're doing it all in one step. You're doing your first row and your chain all in one step. Kivia, oh, she passed, Kivia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not know this was not common knowledge. She passed, and it was a surprise and a shock to everyone. Maybe it was in the fall. It might have been in, I wish I could tell you for sure. I know it was after July. That's all I can tell you for sure. And so they're selling all of her things. Some of the yarn, this was some of the yarn from her stash that I purchased. And again, Susan Vincent, her incredible mother, is donating all the proceeds to, yeah, Zach's got it, to the research, the chondrocarcinoma. Is that right? Does anybody recall? Anyway, it's very heartbreaking, but some of the stuff is actually, if you knew Ashley, then you should definitely go support that sale. Again, it's on President's Day. The event is already set up. You know what? I'm going to actually put the link in, y'all. Because I think enough of you are interested. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. VJs. And so VJ is coordinating everything. And so you will pay for shipping, but she won't know the shipping until after, because again, it's all going to a cause. I'm going to drop the link for that. Oh, I thought she had it set up. Shoot, she doesn't have it set up yet, but it is President's Day, and I believe it is at 1:45. Let me get to the right place. I believe it's 1:45 on February 16th. Yeah, it is. It's very, very sad. It's heartbreaking. Yes, and definitely pray for her family. And Susan, her mom has been incredible and like going through all of her things. And President's Day, I'm sorry, I think it is February. I'm going to put it in the chat, Zach, but it's February 16th. And it is at, when I say 1:45, I think it is 3. I think this is the time in Eastern. I think that's correct. But I price compared to get this same cake of yarn, even on sale, I would not have gotten it for the price I got this for. But don't go in with an attitude of it's going to be a great deal. No, it's still a fundraiser and it's for charity. And so it's not an auction unless Family Day. Okay. What's Family Day? Tell me all about it, Zach. 90s. Is your mom still with us? 96? That's amazing. But yes, I'm glad some people in here know Sunflower Ashley and like would want to support and are probably mild yarn addicts like I am. I also have this on my hook sitting here. This is my priority though. I really gotta, but well, no, this is my priority. She wants it done. I know I've barely done anything on it. It's going to be a triangle love knot shawl. And my friend is having me pattern test it. I know it's not much. It's the first round. But you can see the little love knots there. And this gorgeous cake. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, this I did not buy from. This was a gift from Helix Stitchcraft. Lexi. But yeah. So yeah, this is for Stitcherhood, which is our charity project for, when I say our, it's Helix, Stitchcraft, Lexi, and then the main coordinator or the main person that's like actually taking the donations to the shelter, the DV shelter in Dallas Fort Worth, is Camille from Camille's Creations. So Family Day. Tell me more about this Family Day. I want to know. Oh, Annie, there are international prizes in my thing. Yes, Nightbot just told you how to drop your channels. You're welcome to, because I'm not dropping anything at the moment, and I'm kind of. I think I'll do 10 more or finish this 10, and then I need to be done. Okay, and then this hook goes over there. So let me get that over there. So once I had one of those wooden furls hooks, oh my gosh, then all I wanted was the wooden furls hooks, to be completely honest. Did I say who the metal hook was from? That was from Ola Joe. And then I also received one from Deb Morgana. You can win a mystery box of yarn. And she gave me a sneak peek of what's going in those mystery boxes of yarn. And it is nice stuff. 5 pounds of yarn you will get. And that's on the lives. So you need that replay word. And there are international prizes as well. And I have some comments or notes about if you're international and I can get it from Amazon, you can still be the winner.
That's what she said.
If I can order it from your Amazon. I was going to try to send somebody a birthday present in the Netherlands, and
That's what she said.
the thing I was trying to send is apparently currently not available or sold out. I don't know what the...
That's what she said.
I apologize. My phone is having a mind of its own right now. And yes, it's saying what you think it's saying. Because that's my sense of humor. I was a high school teacher for many years. I'm a little bit of a juvenile. That's all right. Oh, 2 more. Vicki, did what's everyone making? Yes, great question. Oh, you're finally back, Ellie. I just talked about the giveaways, but I think you're all set. Did you do the video as well? I know I saw your story comment in at least one place, if not 2, but make sure you do all 3. Ellie, drop your link to it. Just showed you how hooks 247. Ellie makes beautiful stitch markers. If you're in that kind of mood. I do have an Ellie stitch marker. Where is my Ellie stitch marker? I won it from Armchair Chef Lori. Oh, where is it? Let me think. Where's my Ellie stitch marker? Might only have one. Not there. Let's see what's in this one. Nope. Shoot. Well, I'm going to use this one. This one is actually from a company that I forgot its name. This was a gift from the Spoony Stitcher. And these are no catch. And they really don't. But I only have 2 of them, so I use them as like stitch holder. And it's cute. She knows I have cats. This one looks like my other cat. That's what he looks like. He's orange and white like that. Oh, you did 2 of them. So, okay. So definitely check it. Okay. Yeah, that's, well, Vicki, hardly any of it's yarn, actually. And the international prizes are, one's a gift card, and journals. Journals are in every, and then a set of these type of stitch markers from Lady Bird Loves. That's international. But that's fine. I get it. I get it. Vicky, if you don't need anything, I get it. But it's not a lot of yarn that I'm giving away because I'm using my yarn. Shoot, what did I say I was gonna do? I already forgot. You need to start stocking up on crochet hooks. Okay, so there are. I think there's a. I think there's a set of these in the Friday video. Give you, I think, yeah, yep. But drop it in that Friday video. Let me there might be a set of these, but I think these were given away in a live. I don't remember. There's a lot of prizes. Almost none of it's yarn. Some of it's yarn. I'm going to drop the playlist. Let me make sure it actually has everything it needs. The playlist for you. Not that. Not that. This one. Okay. I need to check the Celebrate playlist to make sure it has the 3 that you need to check. Okay, it has some extras. Okay, let's.
That's what she said.
So there's one that says preview and one that says get a look. Those two are, you don't need to look at unless you really want to. But the Crochet with Me Celebrate, the Make Some Valentine's Cards with Me Celebrate, and the Friday Fun Let's Celebrate. Let me copy. I'm going to drop this in the chat. Oh, knitting needles. Yeah, I don't knit, so I did not have much in the way of knitting needles. This is the playlist. Like I said, the preview ones. You want the 2-hour ones, and I really take no offense if you skip the first hour in both of those to get and then watch that other part and slightly speed it up. I wouldn't go too fast because you might miss the word. But so how many did I get done? Uh-oh, I did a weird thing there. Nice, Lori. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo my measurements and everything. That's correct. This one can go away. Okay. What's Kitty doing? You did design another square. Oh, how cute. Oh, I should show you guys that. I keep talking about the panty paws. Let me show you. This is the panty paws. This is what I made for my granddaughter. And yes, the bag is part of the panty paws character. And I'm like, that bag is too cute with the little cat ears. That looks like a kitty bag if I ever saw one. So, and I made the black and the white is mostly a chenille. It's called Soho Velvety, but it's basically a chenille yarn. You don't have hooks yet either. Okay. So you need all of this stuff. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, definitely go look at that playlist or save that playlist to watch later. Like I said on the lives, I really am fine with you skipping to the second hour to get your replay words. And you don't use like the word giveaway or anything in your comment, but you can make several comments, or you can make, try to use as many of the words of things you're interested in. Or you can do like Linda, who was in here earlier or might still be in here, where you can say she put the word, but it's something she already has one of, which is, where did I set it? There it is, under all the yarn. Where's everything? Under, yes, Linda's still here. So Linda went and she put, there's several designs, but this is the design I have. She put the word journal, and then she said for Rosie, who happens to be in Austria. So I like this one. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. I like this one because it's got the little drawings, but everyone's a little bit different. Some of them are lined. Some of them have dotted lines. These are available internationally in all 3 giveaways. So you want to make sure if you want this. You did for the light hooks, at least on one of the videos, but there is I think there's a second set, Lucia, so do check. This Kivia, that's what I'm talking about. Go look at my Celebrate videos. That playlist I just dropped, that's going to have the videos that has lots of things that you can win. But Lucia, you're in at least one, but there is a second set, so check and see. And see if there's anything else you're interested in. This is also a prize. This is my Tunisian crochet bag. Color work. It's a very large bag. It has a fleece pocket. I still need to tack that down. Got a large fleece pocket, so it's solid. And then it's got a knitting machine centro pocket right there. And then it's open. So it looks like I didn't get that end all the way taken care of. But and then this back side is very boho. And this is my giant hook, but it's a good demonstrator. I made a hook pocket right here. So you can put your hook in your bag that way if you want it. Just if you want it as a project bag. But it's very large, as you can see. I don't even know how big it is, actually. I don't know that I ever measured it. Let's find out. It is 16 inches tall. Ouch. That snapped back at me. 15 inches wide. And about 2 inches. That's 2 inches, but obviously it stretches out. Anyway, so yes, I did make this. Tunisian color work, my favorite color work, by the way. MDL Crochets, if you don't know. I loved how clean everything was. This is my own graph. And then I just used his technique to change the colors. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. The Winnie the Pooh measuring tape just got a mind of its own, and it just went crazy there. So anyway, that's in the video one, not the live. So the video one you're going to have to just watch because it's got words throughout. But you'll see all the things. I think it's in the video one. Let's see. I don't remember if you're in the live or in the, I don't remember. I know you're in one of them, but I don't think you're in both of them. So yes, and this is, according to my granddaughter, this is Mima. So yes. Oh, the Pooh Bear, I think it left a mark. I don't know if you can see it. It like made it red right here. Smacked me good. That little body. All right. So yes, please, please, please do yourself away. That's Mrs. Potato Head. Yes, but my granddaughter said I gave it yellow hair, and because it's you, Mima. That's what she said. She's 4, so you know. Oh, that sounds amazing, Annie. Cream soda and a lemon poppy muffin. See, I'm going to drop this again. And like I said, you're going to want to go to the 2 live streams, and then the Friday video. You don't need to watch the preview one unless you really want to. And then the one is, it says like get a look beforehand or something like that. You don't need to watch those unless you want. There's 5 videos. 3 of them have replay words. I think she is. I think you're correct. I think, Zach, that my granddaughter thinks I look like a potato. So we'll just go with it. It's fine. No, Zach's like the little brother I don't have. So it's fine. We're good. Zach's fine. But anyway, wow. I really did not plan on being on this long, but that's okay. That's okay. I wanted to make sure you all know. And again, those of you in Canada, there's a couple things that are specifically obviously, if you're in the US, you're eligible for the international gifts prizes as well. However, Canada, like my friend in Austria, if there's something you're really interested in, like Zach, if you're interested in that diamond painting pin, you can put the word pin, and I could probably get one through the Canadian Amazon and make that work. You're the youngest. See, I'm the youngest too, but yes. Let's see, what do I smell like right now? I smell like cotton linen right now. Fresh linen, because I was spraying some of the little Valentines. I've been using thread and is it this one? Yeah, and this. So I use this and I use this. I don't really have limitations on. I will just do whatever. But I'm using this with the 1.25 millimeter with crochet thread and making some things, I should say. I really wish I could find my Ellie's yarn. That's all right. If anyone is Annie, that's so funny. If anyone's interested in Zach, that's okay. Around here, we call it this. And I know you can't tell. I don't know if I can change it. Let me see if I can change cameras so you can see where I sit. Because I literally sit in the corner when I film. I don't know how to edit that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, it locked me out. I can't switch. But let me do this. I'm going to drop the playlist in the description box. Control V. Okay. Well, it won't let me change cameras, but it is what it is. So I was going to, but yes, I'm always in the corner because why won't it let me change well, yes, because Annie told us that that's what she was having. So yes, we do know. And it's telling you can drop your weather. So, but go watch the videos, put the words that you're interested in. Yes, that's fine. I don't remember which one it is, Lucia. I wish I did. because I know there's only 2 light hook sets. However, I did possibly go, hello, Sam. We were talking about, yes, this yarn is gorgeous. Look at this. So this is Color on My Halo. And this is Magenta and Mandarin is the colorway. I didn't get very far because I screwed up the count. Am I all fixed? Nope, I'm still not fixed. Maybe I am. But what does Lori struggle with? For those of you who are new to me, I was a math teacher for over 20 years in high school, and I hate counting. Oh, okay. So I think I can take that one out. Is that only 20 though? Yes. So I could take this one out. So how many do I have here? Oh. Yeah, see, that's only 10. That one could come out because I'm trying to do by 20s. Yeah, the math teacher that hates count is true. I get that. I have to be facing the door. If my back is to the door when I fall asleep, that gives me weird dreams. We all got our things. Okay, so I have already 120 because these are 20s. There's no way I only need double that. Get out the dangerous Winnie the Pooh again. And I say dangerous because it keeps smacking me. Let me pull this back in. I'm measuring here. Give me a piece of paper where I can write down my math and then I'm happy. Don't make me do it in my head. I will not necessarily give you the right answer. And it's not because I'm being a jerk. My head math is not to be trusted. I write it down and I do it. You can trust that. Did anybody else finish anything? You get jingly janglies for that. So this is 36 inches. Yeah. 36 inches. So I'm going to have to definitely go more like at least 280. Because I need it 80. Anyway. Armchair Chef. Hello. Armchair Chef, did you see what my granddaughter thinks Mima looks like? She's made this and said this is Mima. Oh, Mary Maxim doesn't deliver to Canada. I'll be honest, Chef, I was super tempted, but I had bought so much other yarn recently that I did not. But I was tempted. Oh, I did for a long time. Most of my classes were word problem based, real world problem based is how I would describe it, not just like some really obnoxious, sorry. My nail needed it. I was going to start biting it if I didn't take care of it. Yes, I got this from Deb. I got 6 cakes of this from Deb Markina. She's lovely. And again, she is giving two 5-pound mystery boxes of yarn away. And remember, you can make comments, and if you win, you can tell me, gift it to so-and-so, or you can even put that in the comment who you want me to give it to. But yes, it's beautiful, right? It's absolutely beautiful. And it'll be really interesting to work up in this stitch. For those of you who don't know which stitch I'm using this book right here. And let me show you how close Zach was to write. This is Sweet Cinnamon Pistachios, about how I smell tonight. Sweet cinnamon pistachios. I just haven't eaten any yet. He guessed well. Sugar and spice and everything nice. All right, so this is the book I'm using. And this is the stitch. It's called Meandering Chains. And I know I'm emailing a picture of it to Linda because she's very interested in it. This yarn is amazing. It's Caron Simply Soft. Who does Caron? Is it Your Inspirations? Which Canada has that. So I said Simply Soft. This is not Caron Simply Soft. What the heck am I saying? I've lost my mind. Let's try that again. Caron. Colorama. Halo. This is the yarn. Not what I just said. Colorama Halo. My gosh. I knew I was not 100%. No, this is 100% acrylic. Oh, did you find my mind? I did find my extra marbles, but my extra marbles, uh-oh. Where are my extra marbles? I have a place for all my marbles, but there were 3 that didn't fit. Or that I suddenly discovered were not in there and they didn't fit. So I have my extra. I found my marbles. They're right here. Now I've got them securely in place. So they're in with some yarn. That the rest of my mind is yarn, I'm sure. Math and yarn, that's all that's in my head. Just kidding. But I also taught statistics, to go back to Kitty's question, which statistics is pretty much all word-based, real world problem-based. Buy one right now. Wait, Chef Lori, are you doing, the mystery yarn? The Mary Maxim. The foreign yarn is fun. The yarn from, so I did the International Secret Santa, which the shipping was painful, but that's okay. Mine went to the UK, but mine came from India, and so she sent me some yarn she got in India. It was beautiful. And then she knitted me a pair of TARDIS socks that are the coolest socks ever, and they fit me, which is saying something. I have tiny feet. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Kitty's taking care of the rest of my marbles. She's taking care of my mind. I just got to keep track of my marbles. We'll be okay. Yeah, it's fun. Right now I'm being very deliberate with my yarn purchases because I have a purpose in it. Has to have a purpose or I won't buy it. Maybe at the end of the year, like November or December. But remember, because I use this stuff when Helix Stitchcraft Lexi got her mystery box, she got a bunch of this stuff. Well, I use this. I make kitchen scrubbies with this. You're doing better than me, Sam. I have bought a lot of yarn this. I've been very bad. But I love this stuff, but unless you have a purpose for it, and I was almost out. This is all I've got left, which is enough for about 2 scrubbies on the knitting loom. But she had bought a mystery pack back in December, I think, maybe the end of December. And then she got a bunch of this and then sent it to me because she knew I would use it. So most people don't know. Yeah. Well, and this is even different than traditional scrubby yarn because it's like that construction. You see that? I'm sorry. There. So, but this scrubs like no one's business. It is amazing. I still haven't found my miniature loaf cat that my cat took off with. It was a loaf cat, and it was honestly about the size of this Winnie the Pooh. And the cat took it off with the cat. And then she also took off with one of my scrubbies, one of my green scrubbies, and I can't find it. Right? Scrubby yarn is currently on sale. Where did I see it on sale? Well, but you're in Australia, so I don't know. Was it on Amazon? Because scrubby yarn is more integrated versus this is Stitch Silk Scrub. Scrubby yarn is more integrated. Into it's like cotton blended with scrubby material. You want to try some of this Stitch Silk Scrub? What would you do kitchen scrubbies? I'm curious, Linda. It is easy enough. Is that what you would do? $7 for a small key. No, serious. I'm not even kidding, Sam. That's what it costs here. That's what this costs here. Is $7 US. Sometimes you can get it for $6 or $5, but that's what it costs here. This stuff. But then they end up putting it in those mystery bags because no one can justify whatever the right word is to pay that much for this stuff. Yep, the kitchen scrubbies, yep. So, yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, isn't that crazy, Sam? That's about what we pay for it. And the actual scrubby, I've seen as much as $10 US per. This, again, this is slightly different than true scrubby yarn. There's a couple, I don't have any. Here, I'll show you guys, though. Here's what I made with scrubby yarn. And then I sent it to Deb Morgana because it was funny. And I knew she would appreciate it. And I was being funny. I never do that. I'm serious all the time. Except that's a total lie. Oh my gosh, my nose. When was the aliens? There it is. I found it. Okay. Okay, for those of you who know Doctor Who, that is a Dalek. The fuzzy looking stuff is the scrubby yarn. And Daleks, they're robot alien things. They say exterminate. Oh, exactly, Linda. They say exterminate. So what I did is I put on this scrubby, like washclothy thing, exfoliate, because I thought it was funny. And that's my sense of humor. But so I have used scrubby yarn, and I was very angry when I had to purchase some because it was expensive. I think I ended up paying $8. It might have been 10. Yeah, it's too high to try. I completely agree with you, Linda. And then, like I said, and then they put it in mystery bags because it's not selling. You know why it's not selling? Because your price point is too high. So, oh, I could rant anyway. But I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge. So yes, so that's 120 stitches, and it was how many ever inches I said. It wasn't 40. It was 36, right? So I think I'm definitely more than double. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I forget how after you work it up, it's so soft here, but after you work it up, it's even softer and squishier, and it's amazing. I love this yarn so much. And Colorama Halo, not the other thing I said because I lost my mind. Yeah, no, right? Nope. This stuff is crazy expensive. And the one labeled scrubby is ridiculous. I've seen it as much as 15 US dollars. Oh, my cats are getting fed. Hi, Adrian. How are you? I'm only going to be on a couple more minutes, but I'm going to put this in here again. This has the playlist of videos with replay words where you can win stuff. You have one more week. You have till next Sunday, Pacific midnight, to Kiwi is Adrian's bird. So, but yes, she answers to Kiwi too, so she knows. I don't know. I was ranting about the price of this, but yeah, no. The actual scrubby, I did. Yeah, no, I saw someplace selling a skein just like this. This is how many yards? 92 yards. And I actually think the scrubby is only 84 yards, whereas this is 84 meters. Maybe it was 82 yards. It was smaller. It was less yardage. And I saw somebody selling it for $15. Insanity. Hello, Manuel. I just saw that you emailed me, which I appreciate. I haven't read it yet, but I will read that. I was looking and trying to see, and it was currently out of stock. Both sets that I looked at. So I don't know, but I will keep looking for those lighted hooks. I checked both the Netherlands, Amazon and the German Amazon, and they're sold out at both places, which was a little annoying because I literally just got them from there. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. But anyway, yes. Like I said, and then they throw them in mystery bags because they charge too much, so people aren't buying them, and it's very annoying. Very, 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 very annoying. Where I'm just ranting about the price of scrubby yarn. But anyway, so yes, I am about to go. I can tell my head is pretty floofy. But that playlist I dropped, go watch that. I'll drop it one more time. You want to watch the 2 live streams that are a little over 2 hours. I don't care if you fast forward through the first hour or, whatever. Blip through. Don't watch the first hour. It's fine. Does not offend me. And then the video, you probably have to watch the whole thing. It's not that long. I think it's only 20 minutes or something like that. But it has words throughout. So just like have a pen and paper maybe ready so you can write down the words you want. The international stuff, there's some that's, yes, definitely available international. But for example, like this one, I cannot send this internationally because it would cost me too much to ship that. But yes, thank you, Linda. Yes, there's some awesome prizes in there. And you can also win prizes and give it, say, put the word in and for so-and-so. For Zach, for example. I'll just put his name, or for Adrian, or for Kiwi. Kiwi's got a birthday coming up. When is Adrian, if you're still here, when's Kiwi's birthday party? I know it's coming up, February something. It's close to the same as Mama G's birthday, but Mama G Gear, if you don't know her, go check her out. And Chef, if you're still in here, you might be working, but the 21st. What time? And is if it's already scheduled, then I'll just, when is the giveaway for my stuff? It's in those playlists, Kivia. You need to go watch those lives. And then for Kiwi, it's on the 21st. Kiwi's Crochet Corner. Go ahead and do hooks 247, Adrienne. So you can drop your channel. So if people don't have you, they can pick you up. Zach, you're welcome to. Manuela, you're welcome to as well. But 5 or 6 Central. Okay. And it's already scheduled. Okay. Yes. So Adrienne / Kiwi is dropping the channel. So Kivia, that's where you want to go. For my giveaways, you need to look at the playlist because it's all replay words now. So you can still win. You have a week to get words in. The 2 lives and a video. And again, do not feel obligated to watch the first hour of the lives. I'm okay with that. I totally get that. That's a long time commitment. Did Ellie drop her channel? Ellie, if you're still in here, drop your channel. Armchair Chef, if you're still in here, drop your channel. I think it dropped Armchair Chefs at some point, but I'm not totally confident. If you don't know Manuela, she makes the coolest cardigans. All pretty much your own patterns, right, Manuela? So right there, the Kiwi's Corner. Let me see if I can go. Nope, it's not the same because I'm doing through YouTube. I don't typically. Ellie, yes, thank you, Ellie, because Ellie not only has a channel, but she also sells really cool stitch marker advents. And I call them that, but they could be any time of year. So she does holiday stitch marker sets. You probably have an Easter set coming up, I'm guessing. But yes, very cool. And yes, Colorama Halo, cannot say enough about this yarn. It's amazing. And this is something you can win too. So you put this on and you stab this through your center and then you can outer pull your yarn and it just spins around. I had messed up and pulled out, and so that's why I'm not to the spot where I can center or outer pull yet. I'm close. I just got to get through this little bit. And yes, Manuela, I know her beautiful cardigans. Don't you want to make every single one of them? They're so pretty. Manuela's cardigans is what we're talking about. And then with Kiwi's Corner Crochet, Adrienne, she's fast as well. Yes, you guys are probably tied for the gold on crochet speed. Oh my gosh. I wish I could figure out when did the Olympics end? Maybe we need to figure out how to do some kind of crazy medals. Make it tinfoil and then like maybe paint it or something. Send out some medals. So Linda and Manuela probably, you might be tied for gold in speed. I don't know. You might be. Valentine's and spring and Easter. Yes. So she'll have spring and Easter coming. Right now you could get a set of Valentine's. I wish I had one of hers. I know I have one that looks like, I just don't know where it is. I have my special stitch mark. Oh, it's in my special stitch markers bag. Where is that? That's in one of my project bags. Darn it. It's like, one of them is like the little iron from the Monopoly game. that's the one that like is coming to mind. I think I have 3 or 4. There was a butterfly. I can't remember what else. But if you watch, yes, we need to come up with different categories. Yes, it's your passion. Exactly. Oh, maybe Manuela would be fastest designer. Fast. You design so fast. Like, and then Kitty would be most variety of designs. Oh, that's 11. Oh, we got to do, how many did I shake for you before? 9. So we got to do 2 more jingly jinglies. 1. That's how we celebrate when somebody finishes something. So she finished, she had already gotten her 9. Now that's 2 more. So yes, I definitely should go. If you don't know, Kitty, go ahead and drop your channel as well. Linda, if you haven't seen your channel, drop your channel. Because I just, so you can see this. I know I need a tambourine or something fun, right? If y'all don't know Kitty Lane, check her out. She also designs like crazy. I love that puff thing. Yes, and I am about to say goodbye. So good night, Kitty. She's got this puff. I don't even know how to describe it. I just love the stitch combo that she did, and I think she's doing it as a square. Or maracas. Oh, maracas. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be a pleasant, quiet sound. That might be perfect. Maracas. I might have maracas. I might have maracas. I might. I'm going to go on a search. The Shells by the Bay. Yes, that's the one. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. So pretty. That's the one you're making for this. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. That's exciting. It's for the Stitcherhood. But yes, I am definitely going to go. I'm going to drop this one more time. Oops. I got to actually be in the chat for it to drop. This is the playlist, the 2 live streams, and the video that say celebrate. The things that say preview, you don't need to watch. I'm sorry, I dropped a hook. Weird. I dropped something, guys. Never happens, except it happens every single time. So yeah, that's where you can go get, there's a tutorial. You did drop the tutorial. When did you drop the tutorial? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go look at your channel and I'll pull it. I'm doing it right now. I think I put Kitty as an approved user, as a regular user. So videos. It's so pretty. The Shells in the Bay. Okay. I'm going to drop this copy. So this one's different. This is, I got to go back over here. Okay. Control V. That's why I missed it, because pretty much yesterday I was at my granddaughters and grandsons, their birthdays are very close together, birthday party, and had to get some stuff at the store before, and anyway, I did not have a lot of time yesterday until I was finally home. So that is I already forgot what it's called. Oh my Lord. The Shells by the Bay. That's the tutorial for the Shells by the Bay that I just dropped. But yes, if I could be a Colorama Halo dealer, I would be a Colorama Halo dealer. I love this yarn. Again, Latte Cakes is similar. It's silkier. It's different. It's also more expensive. So I'm more likely to use Halo. And it gives more of a stripy effect as opposed to a gradual phasing into a color. Okay. On that, I need to get my butt to bed. So You've got that tutorial I was just talking about. You've got Manuela's channel. Linda, did you drop your channel? I know it should have dropped throughout, but I just don't know when the last time it dropped. So, and Ellie dropped her channel. Just please, when you have a chance, check these channels out. And Kiwi's Crochet Corner dropped her channel. I did donate 2 things to Kiwi's birthday party as giveaways. My giveaways are all already done, but you have a week to put in the replay and comment words. So they're not done in terms of you can't win stuff. It's just the actual filming part is completed. Okay. I am really, really, really tired. So, oh, there we got Linda's. You can see all of Linda's beautiful work. Now she likes to work with, do I have any? She likes to work with thread. She doesn't just work with thread, but she likes to work with thread. Anyway, I wanted to make sure hers got in there again before I sign off. And then the Stitcherhood for DV shelter in Texas. Queen blankets. I've got a box of stuff I'm accumulating, like stuff for the welcome home baskets. It's got a queen size set of sheets. It's got a kitchen scrubby, a face mitt, and a washcloth. I can't remember what else I've thrown in there, but anyway. Thank you all for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs to you all, whatever kind of hug you need. Virtual hugs is all I can offer at this point. But hug your stuffy, hug your cat, hug your dog, hug a loved one, or hug yourself, or wrap something nice around yourself. Anyway, thank you for the amen. Thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Y'all are lovely, and I will see you soon. There's already a video uploaded ready to go for tomorrow, which I forgot to put Arity's lovely yarn in. So where I put it. But you know what? I think that's gonna be part of another video. So all right. Bye.